Hi everyone. So today is the day after the California primary election, and in honor of that, I thought I'd do a young person's voting guide to voting for the first time, because apparently a lot of my friends were confused or uh, they felt disinclined to vote because they were confused by the process. So I just wanted to make it a little easier. So the first thing you have to remember is at the polling place, they're going to ask you for a form of identification. So you should bring your birth certificate, your passport, your driver's license, your social security card, and did I say birth certificate yet? Okay, anyways. And once they check you out and you're good to go ahead and go into the booth to vote. Now you have to pick a candidate, and there's so many offices and so many candidates. You should probably they send you this voter information guide, and that usually has some information about the candidates, usually from themselves and other stuff like bills or propositions they want you to vote on. But here's some other ways you can choose your candidates, your favorites. You can base it on their hair or lack thereof, their SAT score, their pets, if they have any, or if they're named after your friends' pets, that also works too. What your government teacher thinks, if Mr. Rezendes has said anything. The way their name rolls off your tongue when you say it out loud. Jerry Brown. And I find that a random number table also works very well. And after you finish choosing your candidates, you can you're gonna put your ballot in the box, and then you get an I vote sticker, and you can wear that proudly and be glad that you participated in your civic duty. And now I'm going to talk about my weekend. Because that was exciting, sort of. Because we went to Chicago for Quiz Bowl Nationals, and I'm not really sure what I expected going in, but I think we had a lot of fun on the flight there, taking pictures and whatnot, and then settling into our hotel, getting prepared for the day of competition on Saturday. And then Saturday came and we freaking missed making the playoffs. But apparently it's 5 points because of a baseball toss-up. Okay, it might not have been because of just the baseball toss-up, but that is the most immediate reason. After we lost by that very close margin, we decided to drown our sorrows in a buffet dinner at the hotel, and it's too bright. And then afterwards, we played cards for like 4 hours, and doing dares and whatnot. I think I have a video of Jungha running around the hotel floor. And
Yeah! Go Jungha! Woo! John!
We believe in you.
I say John, you say John!
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 One more.
Yeah!
And after everyone went to bed, Kevin decided to prank Shreya. Also, the Sunday, no, that was a Saturday. There was the NBA Western Conference Finals with the Spurs and the Thunder, and Shreyas was in the boys' room alone, and Kevin, Jason, and I were in the girls' room watching, and when we finished, we told Shreyas to come up to the girls' room so he wouldn't be lonely, except we decided to prank him by telling him the wrong room number and then watching him knock on the wrong door. And here's that. Apparently he knocked and some little lady came out and she's like, "Can I help you?" And he was like, "Oh, sorry, wrong door." Whoops. We're terrible people. Maybe woke her up. Actually, we also played hide and seek in the hotel, which is kind of hard, considering we stayed on one floor. And the layout of the hotel, it's like a square hallway with like an atrium in the middle. So, and then there's 4 towers on each corner of the squares with circular hallways, and we ended up hiding in the towers, like running away from each other, and it was super obnoxious. And this was at like 11 at night, so, but then there was another Quiz Bowl team playing hide and seek on the floor below us, and Dana asked them to join us, but they said no. Like, "Oh no, we're good." And she was so sad. And but yeah, after everyone went to bed, Kevin and Hannah were going to leave the next morning, so they decided to stay up a little later, or Kevin did. And he decided to prank Shreyas because Shreyas was tired. So Shreyas was like sleeping, but his arms like this, and Kevin was like pouring water onto his hand in like capfuls from the water bottle, and when that didn't wake Shreyas up, he decided to crumble a cake pop into his palm, and that didn't work either. I got a video of that too. Yeah, and then we decided to try the hand in warm water thing, and oh, that's what I have video. Okay. So here's that. And then that didn't wake Shreyas up, and it also didn't work. Maybe it wasn't long enough, or like we didn't submerge his hand enough, but we were too scared to try. But then, like, Shreyas, in the meantime, he shifted a couple of times, and he smeared cake pop all over the bed, and it looks like he shat himself. Oh god. And finally, Kevin, he asked for shaving cream, but we didn't have any, so instead he mixed toothpaste with water, and that got sort of foamy, and he spread it all over Shreyas's, like, first it was just his palm, but then it got to like his arm, and then this, and then he finally woke up, and he was like, "Dude, what the F, man?" What's going on? Oh, that was terrible. And yeah. So we ended up going to bed at like 2:30, and then we woke up at like 6:30 because we wanted to go into the city because we didn't make it to the playoffs, so we had the whole day to explore downtown Chicago. And yeah, it takes an hour to get there from the hotel. But that was fun. We went to see the Bane, Cloud Gate. We sort of walked by Lake Michigan. We didn't get to go to like the beach, but eh. And then we went to the Art Institute, saw lots of famous paintings and lots of posing. And we went to Willis Tower, the tallest building formerly in the Western Hemisphere. And while Jungla and I were the only ones who went up because no one else thought it was worth it. But we took pictures on the ledge that juts out from the 103rd floor, the one that cracked 3 days before we went. And that was fun, and we were in and out really fast, and yeah, so that was my trip to Chicago. The day before I left, we went to Melting Pot. That was fun. I ate lots of good food. And wow, this is a really long vlog. Okay, bye bye.